Hey kids, it's the flexing teacher here again. Here to help you with another question from Algebraic Patterns Assignment number 2. The hope is that once you've seen these and reviewed the corrections that I sent out and looked at the review notes from today, that hopefully you'll be able to do the review assignment with a little more ease. So number 7, I'm going to flip over to question 7 from Algebraic Patterns Assignment number 2. The question was sort of an abstract algebra question. It wasn't a pattern of any particular situation, like a picture or like the last question where it was a person was planning a party. This is just a sort of an abstract situation. You're given the math equation y equals 2x plus 1, and you're given the values. X is equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Those values are given to you in the question. What you're asked to do is use substitution to find the values for y. So you can't just use any values for y. You've got to use substitution. So what you do is you take the math equation, y equals 2x plus 1, that's given in the question, and you're going to substitute in the values for x. The first value for x is -2. So you're going to work down the page and substitute in 2. Now that 2x means 2 multiplied by whatever the value of x is. So we always use parentheses to show that multiplication. And this is where we have to know our integers. So 2 multiplied by -2 is -4. We learned that from our last unit. Pardon me. Plus 1. And then we have 4 negatives and 1 positive. So the signs are different, so we subtract them. And since we have more negatives, the answer is negative. So for our first y value, when x is -2, y is -3. And then we do the same thing again. Start off with the math equation. And this time we're going to substitute in x is -1. So we'll do the exact same thing we did before. 2 multiplied by -1 plus 1. Do our multiplication first, -2 plus 1, and that works out to -1. So when x is -1, y is -1. And then some things we've seen before, right? We can see, oh no, I just dropped my pen. We can see that the pattern is increasing by 2 every time, right here. It's probably going to increase by 2 right here. So if we wanted, we can start to continue that pattern. So if we increase -1 plus 2, we're going to get +1. If we increase +1 plus 2, we're going to get +3. And if we increase +3 plus 2, we're going to get +5. And if you look, we're increasing by 2, and that's the coefficient on the math equation as well. So everything connects nicely. Then you're able to take those values and make your ordered pair and do your graphing. And that's how you can make the graph of that linear relation. When you do it, you should get a straight line. I hope that helps with that. And use this idea in some of your other questions and in the review assignment that you'll be working on today and into tomorrow. That's the flexing teacher. I'll talk to you soon, kids. Have a good night.